This is my dog, Kiko, and this is Pauline from Pet Care. Hi, Pauline. How are you?
Hi, great, thank you. Hi, Judson. Hi, Kiko.
So I was wondering, Pauline, if you might tell our audience here a little bit about how you've embarked upon this journey of virtual veterinary care.
Sure. So near the beginning of the pandemic within the Mars Vet Health ecosystem, we started with about 6 hospitals using Teams and rolled out to 800 hospitals in 30 days. Since then, we've delivered over 1,000 virtual care visits in just the last 2 months. It's been incredible.
Wow, that's awesome. So tell me a little bit about how these virtual visits go.
Well, get comfortable.
Oh, she's comfortable.
So for something like a wellness checkup, we would start with getting an idea of how Kiko has been doing at home. I'd ask you about how she was eating, how she was sleeping and exercising. And then if you're willing to provide some help, we would walk through some of her exam. Would you like to try?
Sure. We'll see how I do.
So, Judson, can you show me Kiko's ears, please?
Sure.
So I'd like you to lift it up. And why don't you take a peek and tell me, do you see any redness in there?
Nope. They're normal, healthy, happy pink.
Perfect. So then I'd like to see her mouth. Can you just lift up her gums for me? And
Sure.
I'd like to check
You show
the
your
color.
teeth?
She's just showing me her smile. So typically we would look at her teeth, look at her gums and her color,
Yep.
just to make sure that her circulatory system was working. And then finally, we'll do one more if you're up for it.
Sure.
Can you show me her paw?
Yep.
Just lift it up, and I'd like to see just in between those toes. Nice. In a typical visit, we'd ask more questions. We'd go through more, and I'd get some close-ups just to make sure that I was able to see what I needed to.
Yeah.
But other than that, we would wrap up and say, you know what, she looks really good, and I think you're doing a great job, or we could address any of the concerns that you had that we found.
That's cool. Well, listen, I want to thank you because the pet care team has really taken care of our dog over the last 14 years. And we had really quite a scary time about a year ago. And you all gave her a pretty life-saving operation and have given us another year with Kiko at least. And we're really thankful for that. And the other thing I would say is that as we look at about how technology can help companies sort of rethink the future, these virtual vet visits are actually quite helpful because from her surgery a year ago, she's been pretty anxious about going to see the vet in subsequent visits. And you can see, even though we have her on camera here, she's quite a bit more relaxed than she would be in the veterinary setting. So it's super helpful. We're very appreciative of the work that you're doing, and I'm hoping it's having the impact that you all want to see as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And first off, I'm so glad that we could provide the care, and that's what we're here to do, is to give quality time and enhance the care that we can provide pets. These virtual visits have given us an ability to provide the care to pets while keeping the safety of our associates at the core of our priorities. But just as you mentioned, providing that access to care for pets who might not otherwise be seen, especially those who are high stress, this is going to change how we practice veterinary medicine and therefore provide better care for our pets long term.
That's awesome, Pauline. Well, listen, thanks again for joining us here at Inspire, and thanks again for all of the great work that you're doing for Kiko and for other pets around the world. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, and you're welcome.
And to all of you, thank you very much for being a part of Inspire this year. I hope you enjoy the rest of the show. And from Kiko and I, have an awesome FY21.
And cut. That's a wrap.
Hey, nice job.